If you have, let's say, one-time revenue versus a subscription model, this is what it looks like. Let's pretend that one-time revenue here is in red, and then subscription is going to be in green. One-time revenue usually looks like this. This might be January. This might be February. If we contrast that with subscription or recurring revenue, this is typically what it looks like. Start at the same spot, but you'll see that instead of these big spikes that go up and down, what we have is we have a gradual increase in monthly recurring revenue that takes longer to rise, but typically is substantially more predictable, and then will eventually outscale something like this. Like if the trend line in growth is like this on the one-time side, the trend line in growth in the recurring model is kind of like this. I bring this up because there are pros and cons to one-time revenue versus contracted recurring revenue. What I recommend usually is I started off with one-time revenue, and I did that so that I could spike my revenue really big, and I did that for the first month or two. And then after I had this massive revenue stockpile, I then took all that money and just shoved it into growth for some sort of recurring service instead. And so because of that, I was able basically to have the best of both worlds. This is what I recommend for any business model.